Hello and welcome to Dark Night Healing. My name is Julie. I'm going to do an oracle reading for you today from the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck. I hope everyone's having a good day, morning, evening, whatever it is for you. All my readings are timeless. They will find you when it is time. And they are also intuitive. I don't know what's in the books. I don't read the books. Spirit has directed me not to read the books because they want me to give my messages, their messages to you without the interference of human dictation, I guess. So, first card today is growth. So someone has spent an amazing amount of time healing. You're sitting on top of the world. This growth has anchored you and grounded you to Gaia or Mother Earth. It has rooted you strongly and securely. You're a person who probably walks barefoot a lot, gets out in nature. You might do a lot of gardening also. I also feel that you are on a slower paced life than most of the rest of the world. You're not in a rush. Or if you are, you're trying to get out of that particular space. But I don't feel this person is in a rush. They are rooted firmly. They are very rooted. Yes, grounded. Hunger. Gratitude. Faith. Yeah. So you're definitely in a major growth phase. You've been doing this for a while now, and you're finally starting to see the changes. You're finally starting to recognize the synchronicities and the messages that are coming from Spirit to you. You're showing gratitude. You definitely have some change coming in, though. That's definite. So, but you're really showing some gratitude. I feel like you're getting restless. With the moon card here, they're howling at the moon. Wolves get restless and they howl and they bark and they wander at the moon, and they yip and yip and yip. Like you're feeling the restless energy of that full moon. And that's okay. That's okay. That's a strong energy. I'm very connected to the moon. I was born on a waxing gibbous, so almost a full moon. So I understand the energy that the moon can bring into your life when you're connected to it. Because I've always been very connected to the moon, and it seems like you very much are connected to the moon. Your faith in Spirit and yourself is quite strong. You've spent a lot of time transmuting, working on faith, and probably sorting out the difference in your life between what you want for, say, spiritual or religious. You could be a Christian, but there's a lot of spiritual faith that goes along with Christianity. If you read the Bible properly. What else, Spirit? I feel like you have someone watching you. The gratitude card, you have someone in the background. They look all festive and happy and peaceful, but the look on the face is a little snarky. A little, you know. Purity. So you've released a lot of old ways of doing things. You're starting fresh. You're starting new. I feel like you've really taken this time to come out of your head. Maybe you're a Virgo. Virgos are very logical, analytical. We don't like feelings. Virgos don't like feelings. We don't. Feelings are too complicated. So I feel like you're learning to work with your feelings now instead of being logical all the time. That's something that I'm really working on because I still, even now, struggle with that. I like to take my feelings out because it just makes decision making so much easier. At least you would think so. It doesn't really, but you know, that's just how we operate. But yeah, so you're really sinking down into your heart space now, and you're trying not to use logic as much because, let's face it, in the spirit world, logic doesn't always work. It doesn't. Actually, there's a lot of places in the world that it doesn't work. I used to work in the oil field, and you know, I would be like, well, why don't we do it this way? And they'd be like, well, logic doesn't work in the oil field, Julie. You should know that. Okay. If you say so. But yeah, so continue working on that though. Really get into your heart space. Really feel these new changes because that's what's going to lead you to your greatest good. Not that making logical decisions won't. It's just sometimes when we're too logical, we don't do the things that we want to do because it's not logical. And so what if it's logical? So what if it doesn't make sense? It's an experience. Have fun with it, right? What else, Spirit? Come on. Maybe watch out for this person that's watching you. So during this time while you're coming down into your heart space, you're going to have some extremes, some highs and some lows, but that's to be expected because your crown chakra and your heart chakra are warring over control, basically. So you just have to let the energy flow. See? Balance. You've covered the crown chakra and you're holding the heart chakra. So it's a necessary time, but there is going to be highs and lows for you because it's hard. It's hard to do those decisions. It's hard to, you know, want something and have, if you grew up poor like I did, wanting something didn't matter. What mattered was if there was extra money and we could afford it, then it would be okay to get. And even then, I wouldn't get it because I would give the money to something else, especially as a mom. Even now, I have the hardest time even getting myself something, even if I need it, shoes, whatever. Like, my kids will be like, "Oh, Mom, you need to get new shoes." And I'll be like, "Yeah, but, something else needs to be got first." And they'll be like, you really need to take care of yourself first sometimes too, right? So they're a big help in that direction, but it's a big thing for me to, be like, okay, even though I need this, not try and squeeze another 6 months out of it. Oh my God. Now, if you've been following me for a while, me and Spirit have a bit of a joke going on, kind of like my friend Renee at True Path. Spirit likes to mess with her and give her the rabbit card all the time. Spirit likes to mess with me and give me the unexpected card all the time. So, during this transition of you moving from your head space into your heart space, you should expect the unexpected. Don't ask me what that is, because the unexpected things in my life, I never would have expected in 1,000 years. I got jury duty. I had a family member contact me in an emergency situation that I hadn't talked to in 30 years, okay? Since I was a teenager. So when they say expect the unexpected, yeah, expect the unexpected. But I feel that with this unexpectedness, that someone is coming. Someone is going to come and you will be able to lean on them for support. Maybe it's this person here who's been watching you. Maybe not. But when the unexpected card comes out, I just chuckle because I've probably seen it about 30 times since August 2024. It's a bit of a joke. So, expect the unexpected. You're not going to expect it. You're going to sit here and go, what would I not expect? No, trust me. In 1,000 years, I never expected jury duty, okay? Never. I didn't even know that was something that you didn't have to put a name in for. So apparently they can just draw your name at random out of the DMV. I don't know. So expect the unexpected. Expect extremes. And try really, really hard to come out of that headspace. Spirit's really telling me right here, this is focal for me. See, they really want you to come down into your heart. And it's going to take some time, a cycle, maybe a month or so. Maybe the unexpected is a blue moon. If there's a blue moon coming up, I don't know. I haven't checked my app, but maybe there's a blue moon coming up. That usually happens once every 3 years. We do have a lot of 3s on the board. So, yeah. Anything else to say here, Spirit? Just really focus on your heart space and feeling your decisions now. Instead of, obviously, if the decision is to pay the electric bill or buy the new shoes, you pay the electric bill. Use what you have to put the new shoes on layaway and make payments. You don't have to buy it all at once. Even Amazon has layaway now. So I got my first pair of boots, man. $345 in 1994. That was a lot of money. I laid away those things. Ooh. Pleasure. So you are going to release a lot of energy. You're going to come into a cycle, a closing cycle, and you're going to close out this time of logical distraction, we'll call it, because that's what this is. The Matrix is a logical distraction. Egg, trust. You need to trust in your spirit guides now. They've got you. Like, they're literally protecting you and sitting on you. You don't need to hide anymore in your egg, because you can come out. You're safe. You've done all the work you possibly can inside that egg. It's time for you to break out and start living it and using that knowledge for your transformation, because you can do this. You can do this, but you need to feel it more. Like, see that the energy is just coming straight out of her heart. Like, you really need to feel this time, because you put your feelings on hold, it looks like, for a very long time. And you took care of everyone else but yourself. And now you just want peace. And that's what's coming. Is the peace that is coming that will fulfill you. And it will complete the circle. It will complete the circle and end the cycle. There's a cycle or a pattern here that's been going on in your lineage. From what I can tell, I feel that's, yeah. And you are going to end it. You're going to bring it all together and transmute it into yourself. You see, here's all the dots. And she's bringing it together into herself. So you bring together all the lineages into you, and you transmute that energy into yourself, and you heal your line. So this is an amazing work that you're doing right now. And you probably know that you are doing this. Like, I feel like you are a person who consciously sits down and you talk with your spirit guides and you say, okay, we're going to work on this today. You know what you're doing. If you're receiving visions, trust your visions. I just got that channeled. Yeah. So this is going to be a wonderful, beautiful process that you're going to go through. You will know when it's completion because of the unexpected. When the unexpected happens, that's when you will know. You will know that this completion has, that this cycle has come to completion. So yeah, howl at the moon. Trust your instincts, trust your guides. Feel into this. Meditate regularly. Drink water. And yeah, feel. Whenever you feel yourself starting to think about something logically, take a breath or two, bring yourself back down into your heart space, and ask yourself, how do I feel about this? Not what do I think about it? Because thinking and feeling are two different things. Yeah. All right, that's your message for today. Thanks so much for joining me. You can catch me on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, or YouTube. You can also email me at darknighthealing@gmail.com. I do personal readings, and I have intention items and some salves that I make myself. If those are things that you are interested in, you can give me a message and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Other than that, have a great day and we'll talk to you next time.